Hey, hi everyone. So in this particular video I will go through Elasticsearch Kibana installation on my Mac computer. I am using Mac Monterey version, but the steps would be same for all Mac versions. So let's get started. So first what I need to do is I need to do the Brew tab, Elastic tab. So basically that will register that particular Elasticsearch tab, and we can install Elasticsearch from that particular tab. So next is installing the Elasticsearch full, and this is from that particular tab, and this is the official tab, so you can go ahead and use it. It will create a single node cluster. Next is Elasticsearch home. This is the location: USR local var homebrew linked Elasticsearch full, and we can check out the files and folders. So this is like the bin. Inside bin have all the binaries, so later on I will start the Elasticsearch from that binary. Okay. Next is ES path conf. This is the configuration file folder for the Elasticsearch, and we can take a look. So these are the files. So important one is this particular elasticsearch.yaml, where we all make all the changes. JVM for the JVM parameters, and log4j to make any changes for the logging related. Okay. So next is Elasticsearch Logs. So that is the location, and we can take a look. So now there is nothing because I haven't started Elasticsearch yet. Okay, next is the data folder of Elasticsearch. So var lib Elasticsearch is the data folder, and var log Elasticsearch is the logs folder. So currently we will have it has taken the computer name and it has created a node. So later on I will change this particular after some time. So this is the plugins folder. Every plugin is like contained in a subdirectory, and you can copy paste your directories to enable those plugins. Currently it has nothing because I have not put any plugins, but this is where the plugin should go. Okay, next is I will go to the configuration ES path conf, and I'll make some changes. So this is the so first I'll change this Elasticsearch cluster name. I can just give whatever I want, so I just make Elasticsearch test. Next is node name. So node name also I can change. So I'll just give it node 1, and paths which we have already seen, data path and log path. You can change this if you want. Here bootstrap memory locking if you want, and network. So it has just picked up the default 192.168.1, and port is 9200. This is the default port. If you want, you can change it here. And this is the discovery. If you want to join more nodes to the Elasticsearch, you can do it like here. And there's various indices and all. I will talk about this later on. So I made all my changes. I can just save and quit. So now I can start the Elasticsearch. So Elasticsearch is getting started. So let it start, and we'll install Kibana. So I'll open a new tab, and next what I need to do is okay, so Elasticsearch is getting started. So I'll just check out the Elasticsearch homepage. So this is how the basically it's an indication that Elasticsearch is up and running, and the port it's running for 9200. Next we'll go back, and I'll just zoom my screen a little bit. I think this should be enough. Okay. So next is Kibana installation. So again we can do Elastic tab Kibana full brew install, and this will download the Kibana binaries and install it. This particular step also will take few seconds or probably a minute. Okay, after probably a minute it got installed. So Kibana home is at that location, similar to Elasticsearch var homebrew linked Kibana full, and that's the Kibana home. And we can check out what it's inside. So inside bin have all the binaries and plugins and all. Okay, Next is Kibana uses a variable called Kibana pathconf, so that's the location. We can go ahead and check it out. So important file is kibana.yaml, this file, and if you want we can take a look at that particular file. And if you want you can change, so path data we have seen, server port is 5601, this is the default, so it's already commented out. So I don't need to make any changes as of now, so I'll just quit this particular file. Okay. Next is Kibana data. So this is the location varlib Kibana, similar to Elasticsearch varlib Elasticsearch. Next is okay, we can take a look. Okay, there's only data folder. And next is Kibana logs, that is the location, and we can take a look at the logs. So currently, because we haven't started, so there's no logs at this point. And this is where the plugins go. So the folder is available, and now I'll start the Kibana server. So Kibana automatically connects to Elasticsearch for if it's on the same node on the port 9200, and Kibana runs on 5601. So you will see it getting started, and yeah, we'll wait some time to see it has started. So you will see some warning, you can ignore those warnings. So all looks good at this point. Okay, now it says Kibana is now available. Okay, so I'll open a new tab and run some command. So I'll open Kibana. So this is the Kibana home, and we can check out the dev tools. Dev tools is basically to connect to do some testing on Elasticsearch. So I can actually run this command. So you can see all the, so cat is basically the starting command to see all the indexes or the indices and aliases, and you can do an all, and alias health. You want to check out the health. So health is saying, you can see it's green, and segments, and the there was a index which I created before, but it's not there anyway. So I'll run some command to directly invoke the Elasticsearch endpoint. So we'll do some testing. So you can do curl localhost 920. So this is the direct Elasticsearch, so it's all good. Next we can, what we saw, cat command, we can see all the indexes, and the health is also good now, green. Count will give number, the count about number of segments, and you can check out the master. So this is node 1 which we have given, and there's only one node, and the shards information. So all this I'll cover in subsequent videos, in future videos, what it all means, and segments, indices. So this is basically the index. Index is like a database within Elasticsearch. So these are some out of the box indexes which are available, and we can slash pretty true just in case if you want to see the JSON. And now I'll do a post. I'll post some information. So we can pass in some JSON and post something, and we can create the database on the fly. Though index is like a person, and we can create it on the fly. And it has 4 is like ID which I have given. You can randomly give any ID, and once we send it comes back. So that's all, guys. So now I'll just perform cleanup. So you can just watch me, or you can so cleanup is basically like if you install and you plan to remove it in future, these are the commands. So I am killing first Kibana and then Elasticsearch. Next time uninstalling Kibana full. This will be quick this time, hopefully, because it has to just remove all the files. So now I can perform cleanup. This is the Brew Cleanup, and now what I'll do is I'll remove all the folders one by one. Because I'm in a new tab, shell tab, so I just setting all this variable, and then I'll remove all these folders. So remove Kibana home, Kibana path conf, Kibana data, Kibana logs, and plugins folder. Now same for Elasticsearch. Elasticsearch is removed also. You can perform Brew Cleanup. And this will I'm just setting the variables again. I'll remove all those folders so that there is nothing left. So Elasticsearch home, path conf, logs folder, and remove those. ES data folder, and remove that. And finally the plugins and the Elasticsearch folder as well. Yeah, so that's it, guys. So I'll actually install later on for my subsequent videos. I'll do some hands-on on Elasticsearch. So this is just for your information. Yeah, so this is the end of the video. So please like, share, subscribe, and I hope you like this particular video on Elasticsearch and Kibana installation. So thank you, bye.